Hi, it's me, Scary Starbeing, with Scary's Wide World of Mystery. Why is it Scary's Wide World of Mystery? I don't know. Do I own the world? No, absolutely not. I have my own world, but yeah, there's no one else. It's population of one, honestly. Like, people come and visit, but they never stay long. Only because my world is my world, okay? And even though my world is interesting, I'm sure they can't wait to get back to their own. Just like how I feel when I visit somebody else's world. They may have a great world going on for them, you know. Lots of fun, but there's really no place like home. Anyway, how's everybody doing? You know, that full moon was pretty energetically epic. I probably released and purged, and I've had hardly an appetite, honestly. Like today, I've been barely able to drink this today. Like, this is the only thing I can stomach at the moment. Yeah, I just feel like I'm losing a lot of physical density, and it's really weird because, like, things that I would normally be very upset about, suddenly I'm struggling to even emote about. And I hope that's not a bad thing. Anyway, I'm being reassured it's not. It's just that the load of the emotional load that I am currently working through at the moment is a little much for my system. So, what my system does for me in that moment, it's a new upgrade to my system. Instead of feeling everything at once like I normally do, it gives it to me in waves or increments, which I like, okay? Because, god damn it, I can feel everything all at once if I really want to. But right now, I just feel like I don't need to. Like, I've got better things to do right now than to let anybody who doesn't want me to be part of their world or be part of my world or anything like that, or converge worlds eventually. I mean, that could happen one day. But yeah, that person's gotta be so fucking special and amazing, and they would have to think that I'm so fucking special and amazing, okay? Which I am. Thank you. Not that you needed to be told by me, okay? I just like to remind people. You know why? Because I was not treated like I was special or amazing. For most of my life, honestly. I was always told, why can't you be more like your sister? Which, honestly, I have reasons why I can't be more like my sister, okay? For one, then I wouldn't be me. And really, that's the only reason I need. I'm sure I don't really know my sisters that well. I had some family estrangement happen at an early age, and I just never really got to know anybody that I grew up with very well. I raised them like they were my own. And I know who they were. But these days, if you asked me about them and their lives, I couldn't really tell you much. I haven't met any of my nieces or nephews. At least not a lot of them, like maybe a few of them. I know my mom has like over 20 grandchildren now, and I maybe know a handful of them. I don't know. That handful is mostly my kids, but it's not that I don't love them. It's just I don't love being treated the way that I've been treated by my family for so long. And I largely I don't even blame them. I blame the Mormon Church and just the way society is, honestly. And even my siblings that aren't like hardcore Mormons, like, we're just not close. And it's because of the closeness that they have with my mother, who has been unable to love and accept me for most of my existence. Even though she has told me I remind her of herself, and even though I remind me of her sometimes, which, just gives me the chance to not miss her, because she's still here with me. Anyway, it's complicated. I don't know why I'm even talking about this. I feel like maybe somebody else is going through something similar and needs to hear another person that's going through it, Like, people in my family have left the church after I did. But it's so weird, the parallels that I'm seeing with, like, the church and having left the church, which I believe is a cult, by the way, to what's happening right now in America. Hello? Are we all waking up yet to realizing that we're in the biggest fucking cult on the planet yet? Wake up, America. Can we do that? Can we do that? Can we do that? Please. Like, everybody's full of shit. There's no one worthy of being in power over the people that live in America. All right? The United States of America. In fact, a long time ago, I want to say right around the first time Cheeto Man got into the office, I denounced all forms of authority that weren't divine. Permanently. Okay? So if you are not divine, you have no authority that I can recognize and or respect. I really should not post this. Anyway. It's just my thoughts and feelings right now, guys, after having a pretty epic crash out today. Just purging more emotions and getting rid of old belief sets and working through triggers and realizing where I need to place my energy in the coming days, I guess. Because I want to take it a day at a time right now, because things are just changing so rapidly and exponentially around the planet. Like, who could make a plan, okay? Let alone a plan for 5 years or whatever it is that everybody thinks you should have. Which I think is bullshit, by the way. And hear me out. This is the reason why, okay? I have a lot of Uranus influence in my chart, so I've never been able to make a plan in my life, okay? My life has always been for God. God has been in control of that shit, not me, okay? He lets me have the illusion of it, of control sometimes, which I love for myself. Thank you, God. Please don't leave me in charge of myself, okay? Because you and I both know the truth. I'm just chaos incarnate. And without the true love of my life's guidance and protection in my life, which is God, which I don't even want to genderize at the moment, because I feel God is every gender. So fuck you, people that want to make it political. Guess what? If gender is just a body part, and somebody loses that body part, does it change it? I don't fucking know, man. I don't fucking know, okay? Let's say that your whole identity rested on your right arm, okay? If your right arm was like that, like this specific thing, then that meant you were this specific identity. But you're at work, you work in a factory, somehow you lose that fucking arm. Now what the fuck are you, okay? What are you? Alright? I don't know, okay? I don't even know what I am most of the time, and I have all of my parts intact. Just thought I will let you know. Yeah, and then there's the whole, I've been making this goal, like, I've been noticing, like, oh my god, especially after finishing my second book. My second book started out so perfectly, and I didn't even know why it started out like that, okay? And I wish I could tell you, but I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, if you didn't make my second book and I wasn't able to interview you for it, consider yourself considerably blessed, honestly, because that book, I just want to call it my book of mishaps. But the title of it is, out of context, a soulmate journey, okay? Because I have met very varying amounts of different kinds of soulmates, including animals, including plants, maybe even drinks. Can I say that? Like, there's a drink that I feel like I have a soul resonance with, and I don't know why. I'm sorry. I couldn't tell you. I'd probably have to do some past life regression to figure it out, but yeah. I'm just losing my marbles over here. How are you? Anyway, thanks for reaching out. Hope you liked my update. I fucking love your fucking face, and I fucking miss it, and I wish you would talk to me, and I mean that as open-ended as possible. For whoever that fits, okay? For whoever that fits, I struggle to reach out, and when I do, it takes a fuck ton of courage. So, by golly, appreciate it when I'm reaching out, okay? When I stop reaching out, it means I've given the fuck up on reaching out to you. I realized finally that you don't care enough about me for me to reach out. Anyway. Like I said, I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Okay. Bye.